I'm Linda.
I'm Ginny.
I'm Steve.
I'm Temmy.
And here we are in the front bar at the Crown, and it's a bit of a sad evening, isn't it?
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's
Very definitely.
So why are you sad tonight? What's going on?
Our drinking hall's been shut down.
Yeah, we've got nowhere to go that we feel comfortable to come to.
All our friends who are here.
The atmosphere when you walk in is great. It's always friendly. You're welcome. Whether you're a woman that walks into a pub walk into this pub as a group, or whether you walk in as a single lady, you've got no worries.
It's such a traditional family pub. You know, fathers are drank here, their sons are drank here, their sons are drinking here, as well as the girls, obviously. But you know, it's the type of pub you can finish work at 6 o'clock at night, in your work here, come in, have a few beers, watch a bit of footy, and then go home, have your shower, have your tea, have a happy day.
I proposed to Tony here. Yeah.
In the pub?
In the pub.
Oh my God, it must be
I
so.
was stupid. She said yes.
And you don't regret me,
No, I bloody
No,
don't.
you don't.
No.
Till I look at my wallet.
I bring my children up when they do Santa Claus at Christmas. I'm involved with I do the social club. I either come up or work bingo nights. The main events I'm mainly working, like when they do karaoke, live bands, things like that. I'm generally working, so I get the fun of both sides of it, which is great.
Christmas.
Oh, what happened?
They have all the kids in at Christmas. Yeah, they do everybody's
And the
children.
draws.
And the draw. Oh, and bingo. Bingo's a big night when we have bingo.
It's a load of balls, huh?
Phil on bingo is brilliant.
Oh, back in the old day, we used to play football for the Crown.
Yeah.
Back in the old day, yeah. Long time ago now, ain't that this? But, you know, that's... But I played darts for the Crown, I played pool for the Crown.
Wow.
I played pool for the Crown when I was 16. I played darts for the Crown when I was like 17, 18, the old school darts.
You know, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, you're always welcome. You get a friendly smile and a hello, how's your day like? Quite a large traveller community drinking here. There's so many pubs in Frome now that have gone up market. There's not what we call the spit and sawdust pubs. You know, you can come in your work gear, have a few beers, have a laugh and a joke, watch a bit of football or horse racing, because this is well known for horse racing. Bookies just down the road, it's ideal. You know, so it is a community built up from time moving on.
April was the longest serving barmaid here that I know of. On that day, all the people that first started drinking here came up to say goodbye to her. That is why it's called a local friends, because they knew she was retiring and they all came up to say goodbye to her.
The Crown's legacy will be a place, they will miss a place where they can come, relax, meet friends, obviously for the pool team, the darts team, the crib players, they're missing out on all of that side of things, and it's just a sad loss.
Where else we would drink, and it's turned out that there's very few places that we feel welcome or at ease or happy with. You know, the newer pubs that are in town centre, they don't play pool, they don't play darts, they don't have jukeboxes, this, that and the other, which is like part of this pub's history.
COVID has knocked us everybody for six. A lot of people have not seen each other for so long, and those social evenings mean a lot to them. Might be once or twice a week, but it means a hell of a lot to them to be able to come into a pub and meet their friends. It's the uncertainty for them. They don't know what the pub's going to be. We're hoping it's a wet-led pub. You can still come in, you can still have a drink. It may not be sports, but they can come in and meet their friends and not be saying you've got to have a meal. That's all they really want to know is what's it going to be and can they come in and have a drink.
Yeah, my life. My life will be taken out of me because it's our pub.
Folks that I know, tell them I'm wandering on.
So that was then, and now here we are in 2024. A lot of money has been spent on the Crown since then. We have a new kitchen, new rooms opened up, fantastic community room. But the last 2 attempts to make it work have not succeeded, and the pub is actually now closed again, where the local community is very sorry to see that. So in order to try and make some positive suggestions about what kind of pub local people think might work here, the Keyford area neighbourhood group commissioned a survey. But before I tell you about that, the great news is that the pub is about to reopen with Jesse and his team, and we're all very excited about that. And we hope that the results of the survey may just be helpful to them in tuning into what local people think is going to work in Keyford. So there are 5 clear messages that come from the survey. The first is that people would like the pub to be comfortable and warm. So the feeling is that the pub is not very well furnished. It's not a comfortable place to hang out, and in the winter it gets really cold. So getting the stove working again would be a great idea. Also, creating the grill area in what is now the restaurant has meant the loss of the popular seating area in the lounge bar around the fire. Maybe that needs thinking about again. Secondly, people would like reasonably priced food, including bar food. There's a preference for traditional pub grub favourites and bar snacks rather than upmarket cuisine. Interestingly, 25% of the respondents wanted to see vegetarian food. Thirdly, a better range of drinks, including real ale, decent cider and non-alcoholic drinks would be really welcome. Perhaps a link with local breweries whose beer you can't get in Frome, such as Plain Ales at Westbury or Cheddar. That would bring in new people to the pub. Fourthly, we'd like to see events at the pub, not just in the community room, but in the main pub itself. Maybe live music, comedy perhaps, social events, book groups, quizzes, sing-alongs. Some of those things have worked in the past, and people would like to see more of that. And finally, we think there's great scope for the pub to be open during the day for local families. So perhaps during the day the pub could offer coffee, cake, family lunches, possibly Wi-Fi for digital nomads. We think there's an opportunity to expand the business during the day, which local people would really like to see. So that's the results of our survey. Welcome, Jesse and team. We hope what we've said will be helpful to you. We don't expect you to deliver everything. I'm sure you have your own vision for the pub, but the Keyford Area Neighbourhood Group really looks forward to supporting you in this exciting new venture for Keyford. And what people would like to see is it returning to its historic role as a local pub, a focal point of the community, meeting local needs, and a place where local people really want to be together.